It's a rock. Hey everybody, how's your week going? Hold on to that thought. Don't tell me about it now because this is episode 36 and it's time for me to do my thing. If you want to tell me about your week, go on down below. Tell me about your week. I want to hear about it. But right now, it's time for the show. What's been going on with me? Just, working days actually, like I mentioned last week. It's awesome. Working days, I get to get off at a regular time and live life like a normal person. I get to actually have friends over for dinner. My wife and I had friends over for dinner the other night. It was great. And it's just something I don't really get to do that often with my stupid schedule. I got a holiday Monday. If you're watching this after I published it on the Monday, it is a holiday, so I don't have to work today, so that is good. And I'm also on days this week, so bonus. Last week I did mention my wife Laura was in a publication, Jinx magazine, sorry. I got a physical copy of it here, so I just wanted to show off her photo concept. This is my wife, Laura. I will circle her. Yeah, aren't effects great in videos? But yeah, this is her concept she came up with to do a photo shoot with bright colored birds. And this is our friend, so this is my wife, Laura, like I said. And this is our friend, Sarah. And Sarah, actually, I have mentioned her in some episodes because she comes up with great words of the week. She's come up with a couple thanks to her I've had on the show. So yeah, that's my friend Sarah and a couple other girls I don't know, but this is awesome. My wife making it into a publication for alt lifestyle, fashion, and stuff like that. So that was a goal of hers. Happy to see her get to it, and we have a physical copy of this publication. So I just reached 400 subscribers on my channel. Thanks everybody. I've noticed a steady influx of subscribers since going to Com Bravo. So maybe people saw my pictures with other YouTubers and have been subbing to my channel, so that's cool. But yeah, it's just cool just to see the channel grow and to have people interact with me, and that's the most important thing, is not the amount of people that are subbed who might not even necessarily watch. It's you people that care enough to watch and comment below. So that's what is most important to me. And yeah, reaching 400 subs is great. And so I want to do like a giveaway or something. I do have extra games. I'm looking at them right now. You can't see them because they're sitting next to the camera here, but I got some extra games that I will be doing a giveaway for. So I have an idea of what I want to do for a giveaway. I'm gonna make people do some video work, or something. You're gonna have to do something. It ain't gonna be a free giveaway. You gotta do something for it, but nothing too crazy. So I also wanted to give a big thank you. Lo Burton, carve another notch in your arm. We have a joke, Lo Burton and I, that every time she gets mentioned of Between a Rock and a Hard Place, she carves another notch in her arm. But please, yes, do not self-mutilate, but you're getting another mention because Lo sent me, she sent me something in the mail, and she just totally didn't have to, but she sent me Resident Evil Revelations, sealed, brand new, and a lovely anniversary card because she had heard that it was my wife and my anniversary. So thank you so much. It says Mr. and Mrs. GameRocker. So my wife Laura was happy to see that too. It was a surprise to both of us. Lo Burton, you are a friggin' sweetheart. If you haven't seen the episodes that I've mentioned Lo in before, she is from a website that she runs called andthenshegames.com. And yeah, this is another cool thing. This came on the envelope, and it's a sticker that says "And Then She Games," and I was very careful to peel it because I want to save it. I'm gonna put it where it's gonna be seen in videos. So Lo, I'm gonna put it right there. And then shegames.com. Proudly on display. Thank you again, Lo. In one of Lo's blogs, she had said that she wanted Metal Gear for NES, so I found a copy for her, sent it to her. I didn't expect anything back. It was just like, because she's a fellow member of the Cartridge Club, and so she heard I wanted this, and she sent it back. She didn't have to do that, but thank you so much. I can't wait to get into Resident Evil Revelations. I hear it really makes the series take a return to the old style, so thanks again, Lo, like, sweetheart. So, speaking of more Cartridge Clubby stuff, I was on Retro Fandango with my friend Dean again, like I mentioned, talking with our pals Kevin and fellow co-host Ramvox. And so we talked about a whole bunch of gaming news stuff. Most of all, Kickstarter was the main topic, but that episode is live now on cartridgeclub.podbean.com. So go check out that episode of Retro Fandango. And while you're at it, the latest episode of the Cartridge Club podcast has been uploaded on Secret of Evermore. It's called the Podcast of Evermore. And it is guesting as well as hosted by P1 and P2, as usual. It is guesting Darren from the Gaming Pilgrimage, Yoshi Knuckles, and the NESROMANCER, who says that The Secret of Evermore is his favorite video game. So check out that. I have not checked out that podcast yet. I just learned about it, just downloaded it, and I'll be listening to that as soon as I get a chance. But go check those two out while you're at cartridgeclub.podbean.com. And if you haven't joined the Cartridge Club yet, you should. There's so many awesome people involved in the community. Go on over to cartridgebros.ca and you can find your way through the site there to forums, and where you can talk about all the different Cartridge Club games, and the one that is current, which is actually what I will mention next in my What I Am Playing section. Now, what I've been playing this week is, for the Cartridge Club Game of the Month for August, Super Mario Sunshine on GameCube. Now, this passed me by a long time ago, back in the GameCube days. I didn't play GameCube. I never had it. So this game passed me by, so I just popped it in for the first time. I've been playing around with it for a bit, and I can see how it would have been disappointing to people expecting a sequel to Mario 64. Mario 64 is the perfect 3D platformer, I think. I think it's the best 3D platforming experience I've had. I don't know, maybe it's just nostalgia talking, but I think that game got so much right. Tight controls. So this is much more different than that, so I can see how people might have been disappointed and thrown off by that. I'm only a couple levels in, so we'll see how it goes. So far, it's just been shooting stuff with the water, which I guess is going to be the whole gimmick of the thing. That's the whole gimmick of Mario Sunshine, is you're shooting, cleaning up all this paint and stuff or whatever. So the controls of the hose take a little getting used to, but I like that you can hover. That's neat. So I'll be playing through this. It's good. I'm taking a return back to the Cartridge Club because I was not on I wasn't playing last month, Secret of Evermore. So glad to take a return to the Cartridge Club, play Super Mario Sunshine. If you got this, join in. And then also, I popped in, well, I ordered this, actually. I don't order online much anymore, but this popped up, and I saw it, and it's something I've wanted for a while. I got RoboCop for Xbox. Now, I just recently got an Xbox, but I had been looking at copies for the PS2 earlier in the year, but they are Japanese. It was not released for the PS2 in America, but apparently they released it for Xbox. So I found a copy from actually a local Canadian seller online and bought it from them. It's a very disappointing FPS. I love RoboCop, and yeah, this game does not hold up to being so badass like RoboCop. It's very, it's slow moving, which, yeah, it's RoboCop, it's slow moving, but it's just, you're trudging along in these levels that are kind of like very simplistic. There's poor aiming, there's no zooming ability, which you should be able to zoom because you're RoboCop and have RoboVision, which is, I guess that's what it's called, RoboVision. But yeah, you're fighting giant rats in a sewer, which, yeah, never saw that in the RoboCop movie, and yeah, just really bad voice acting.
Crime will not be tolerated. You have been warned.
So, my buddy Ramvox actually warned me about this game. He told me, don't get it, don't play it, it's not good. He warned me, but I didn't listen. Sorry, Vox.
You have been warned.
Anyways, I'm still glad to have this in my collection because I love me RoboCop.
Oh, excuse me, Robo. Any special message for all the kids watching at home?
Subscribe to JRock and keep on rocking them games. So yeah, that's what I've been playing. So now on to the next segment, the word of the week. The word of the week this week is serendipitous.
Serendipitous. Serendipitous.
Serendipitous is when something occurs or is discovered by chance in a happy or beneficial way. Now I wanted to make this my word of the week because I actually came upon this copy of Super Mario Sunshine one day before it was said that it was going to be the Cartridge Club Game of the Month. So I found it one day before it was revealed. And I just thought that that was kind of serendipitous. I found it, you know, by chance for a really great price, picked it up, and then it was revealed to be the Cartridge Club Game of the Month. So that was pretty serendipitous. So yeah, that's the word of the week. Now moving on to the YouTube shout-out of the week. The YouTube shout-out of the week this week is Tim MacKay, also known as Jesus Kane. Tim is a local dude from one city over from me. We spent a lot of time hanging out at Con Bravo. He was there for all 3 days as well. So we ran into each other a lot and spent a lot of time hanging out on the floor talking. He's a fellow collector who does unboxing and pickup videos. You know, he said some really nice things about me on his channel, on his Con Bravo pickup video, and I just wanted to pay it forward by giving him the YouTube shout of the week spot for this episode of Between a Rock and a Hard Place.
JRock is his name. JRock, yeah, why am I drawing a blank right now? Yeah, JRock, the GameRocker. I'm sorry, dude. I know you probably are watching this, you know, like, what gives, man? What gives? But yeah, I recommend you guys check that guy's channel out. He's fucking awesome. Totally down to earth. Coolest guy I've met so far. Hopefully I see him again at some point. I think he said he's going to the next Waterloo gaming swap that's happening September 20th. So most likely we'll see him there. Probably have a beer with him. I want to get. I should have offered him a beer when I was up there, but never crossed my mind. So sorry, bro. In the future, I'll give you a beer.
Tim, you rock, dude, and yes, you will be seeing me at that Waterloo video game swap meet, and I'll hold you to that beer, buddy. I think there's a bar right downstairs. So now it's time to round out this episode with a question for the viewers, and my question for you kind of stems from the whole Mario Sunshine being disappointing for people, being a continuation in the series. What is a disappointing entry in a series for you? What game came out in a series you love and you were so excited and then it just really disappointed you? I'm not saying I'm really disappointed by this. I'm just saying, like, I can see how people were. So I'm not passing a judgment on this game yet. Please, I really want to put that into your heads. All episode, when I've been talking about this, I am not saying anything bad about it. I'm saying that I can see how people were disappointed. So, is there a game that you were disappointed of in a series? And yeah.
This is Danny. I'm Mike from the RETROLLECTORS. Keep on rocking them games.
Thanks for stopping by yet again to hear me go on and on about myself. If you want more of that and you missed last week's episode, click the video at the top left as per usual.
And also, don't forget to go check out my YouTube shout-out of the week, Tim, A.K.A. Geezus Kane. He does unboxing videos and pickup videos, and he's a local dude who I've spent a lot of time with hanging at Con Bravo. So go on over and give him a sub. And also a special thanks to the NESROMANCER for providing the tunage that we always get to rock to.
Run for your life! I'll cover you!